Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. So today at work, there was a fight. And after the fight was over, this white guy walked over and everybody was like, what happened? What happened? What happened? And he was like, well, they broke it up before the security guys got there. Black guys always do that. They Everybody was just standing there quiet, pretending like nothing happened, and they were just saying that they were arguing, but they got into a big fight. And I was thinking, you know what? This guy has no reason to be mad, but he is right, though. We will stand together when it comes to foolishness, but when it comes to something serious, we put that same silence in places where it doesn't belong. Black people, we need to start intervening. We need to start having interventions. Now, you might be saying, well, white people don't have it. Okay, yes, rich white people, and even probably some poor white people, impoverished, disenfranchised white people, at least have interventions. Now, if anybody's offended, okay, that's good. But a lot of white people that I know, they act like there's only 10 people in their family and they don't use specific pronouns. But it's like, at least the little family that they have, they will say, look, you have to go to rehab or we're going to weed you out. You're not going to be able to contact us. She's not going to enable you. I'm not going to enable you. You're not going to see your nieces and nephews grow up. Dude, just get this done, bro. Because you have to understand, man, when you're going through certain phases and stages, you are obsessed with that life. You can't see anything else. When you get into a specific state of mind, you have no sense of empathy. You can't feel what other people feel. It's not it's not that you don't want to. You don't have the option. You don't you don't have a heart, bro. Especially if you've been in a specific lifestyle since a teenager, since a child, before your empathy was fully developed anyway. I think a child's empathy isn't fully developed until the age of 16. So pretty much this is why they don't diagnose sociopaths and psychopaths until their 18th birthday. So especially if you have somebody in that case. But we can't, black people, we have to stop just letting our people do whatever. Okay, I already made a video about this like 2 years ago. We have to stop letting our people just do whatever. And I know in not all communities this is something, but just when I was talking to my auntie about one of my cousins, and I saw him going down a path I was going down, and I was like, well, if he's doing all of this, and you've already seen how this is going to play out, and he's on, psychotropic drugs you're not supposed to be mixing other drugs with, he could potentially become a danger to himself and others. And her response was, well, he's grown. You can't make a grown person do something that they don't want to do, right? And I was thinking, see, this is why we're dying every day. Because as educated as my auntie is, that was something of a vibration that a Pookie or a Ray Ray or Monisha or Dirt Keisha would say. Okay? That you don't just let people do whatever they do, bro. We have to have more standards, but white people don't just let their people do whatever they want. And when they do, we don't hear it. Well, yeah, we do hear about it. But they try. At least they try, bro. At least they try. And again, not all white people. Maybe it's the rich white people. Maybe it's just a TV show. But no, it's not. I've actually seen it. I've seen it and I've heard of these things. But we have to do better, black people. Just because this person's grown, That doesn't mean anything, bro. You're still gonna let Tony come over, Tony the crackhead, and tell everybody to put their iPods and their and anything that costs over $50 in one room and lock it, and make sure you follow him to the bathroom and knock on the door if it's been more than 2 minutes. Instead of instead of doing all of that, why don't you tell him to go to rehab, or nobody's gonna talk to you anymore, or at least try, and we will help you and be there for you. Why? Oh, cause you gotta go to work. Cause you got 3 kids. Cause you got. It's not about you, bro. It's not always about you, bro. If you don't want to do it, okay, that's cool. I'm just saying that's one of the reasons I stopped talking to my family, because people just watched me die, and I was very unappreciative of that. Very, very. People watched me die. They would see me every family get together, and I would be getting worse and getting worse. Or transfer. I might glow up like a level and a half, but it would still be pretty bad. I will go up in some aspects, and I will go down in other aspects, bro. I was off of it. I was out of it, and people would just, "Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Huh? Still living with your grandma? Still not taking showers? Okay. Well, I just wanted to see how much worse that she got, because I've been hearing some pretty horrible things. Yeah. You want a beer? You want some Xannies? You want some? People are like, nope, I don't do prescription drugs. That haven't, bro. People just watch me. You know what? You know what my intervention was? When I went to jail, and they moved all of my stuff. They didn't even move all my stuff. They just packed me some clothes and told me I had to stay places where I was uncomfortable going outside. Like, bro, that's that's called a niggavention. That's not an intervention. You get to go stay in, bro. They made me stay with one of my cousins, which I was in an area where I was unfamiliar with. It was I knew it was I was familiar with the threat level, with I was familiar with the possibilities of me running into some violence. I was familiar with that. I knew where I was. I knew where it wasn't safe. And then, when I didn't want to be there, I went to I don't know if you know a place called Harvey, Illinois, or Harvey World. That was where I was going after that. That's where they moved me to after. I was like 19, and I had no money. I didn't have my car. I didn't have my license or a car because I was in jail for a DUI, a felony DUI. And I was on bond. And my court date was like 2 months away for some reason. So that's what I was doing. I was in the house, smoking cigarettes, not socializing with anybody, going crazy. I was, I meditated and I did yoga and breathing exercises every day. But if I wasn't that type of person, that would have made me worse. Did it work for me? No, it didn't work for me. Because when I got back to, what did I keep doing, bro? They kept continuing my case. This went on for like 4 months. I caught my case in the day I got let out the day after Halloween. Actually, I got out on Halloween, and I didn't go to jail until I didn't get sentenced until February. But as soon as I went back to my grandma's house, of course she took me back in her house. I got back on it. Worse. I did a lot of stuff. I skipped that court, but okay, whatever. So we need to pull our resources together. We need to start either cutting people off and never talking to them again, or making them go to rehab and giving them the possibility of reintroducing themselves into our personal societies, bro. Because they're grown, they're gonna figure it. We're not gonna figure it. Nobody ever just figures it out, bro. Nobody just figures it out, bro. And especially in this society as black people ruled by women predominantly. Usually, women women typically just figure it out. Men typically don't just figure it out. Women just figuring it out means networking with the right person. Means making the right phone call. That's what a woman that's what figuring it out means for a woman. Calling the right person, having the right relationship, and doing that. Men, us figuring it out is having space, time, knowledge, and mentorships. That's how we just figure it out, bro. Resources, knowledge, books, discussion, information. Not calling somebody and asking them to call 4 other people. That's not figuring it out for us. And most of this stuff is probably men. Just, oh, he'll grow out of it. No, he's not gonna grow out of being a crackhead, bro. Nobody grows out of crack addiction. They're just gonna keep locking him up if he keeps stealing TVs. If he keeps gangbanging him, well, he'll grow out of it. Yeah, he will, into a fucking grave. And I was trying not to use profanity. But maybe they won't catch it, maybe, probably. But no, nobody just grows out of mental illness. That's not how it happens. I can't make him take the pills, or I can't make him. Okay, well, stop entertaining. Low key, some of these people are doing it because they need love, bro. They need love and understanding. And they need you to know that they're not just wilding out because there's nothing else to do. Some of these people are actually ill. And I'm glad my people are being awakened to the knowledges of the DSM 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 that don't exist. But yes, depression is real. It's chemical. It's something that cannot be cured with just having a job and money. Anxiety is not something that just can be cured by socializing and not acting weird. Okay? It's all real, bro. It's all real. There's no spookism. And I need us to be more active in our communities, bro. And I need us to take active action. Not this actionless, passive. It's not even aggressive. It's just passive. Just letting him come over for Thanksgiving and making sure he doesn't steal. And making sure he doesn't drive. Just let him drive. No, let him drive. Making sure he doesn't steal or throw up or pass out at your house. Come on, we gotta do better, bro. That's it.